What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cardboard Prospector Channel. It's Everything Collectible Tuesday, and on deck today, we're going to be banging on wax. But hey, before we can get into that, make sure you smash that like button, click on subscribe, and ding that bell so you're notified of all of our future videos. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Cardboard Prospector Channel. Like I said, today is Everything Collectibles Tuesday. And on deck today, we've got a stack of wax packs out of our 3-pound box of wax that we picked up off eBay earlier last month. Before we get into that, just want to take and give a shout out to Dan Mendoza and the comeback of Zombie Tramp. We got our package in the mail from his Kickstarter today. And so we've got some new Zombie Tramp books that we'll be taking a look at on a future episode here on the channel. This is just a couple of items of swag that came with our package. Just want to show that off real quick. But now let's take and jump right into this. This is going to be multi-sport wax packs today. We've got football, baseball. I think there's some hockey in here. There's all sorts of good stuff. A lot of these packs we haven't seen in years. So first on deck, looks like we've got a couple of repack types of things here. This first one is 1990 Upper Deck. Not expecting anything outstanding out of this, but we take and get this open here. Just looks like it's just a little 10-card repack maybe. Obviously, if this was 1989 Upper Deck, we'd be looking for a Griffey rookie. Might get lucky and pull a second year Griffey out of here, but I won't hold my breath. Starting us off, we've got Tony Phillips. We have a Gary Carter and Dave Sagai. Glenn Allen Hill. Keith Hernandez. Rick Ruchel. Mike Roachford. We have a Jeff Montgomery. Fred Lynn. And finally, a Mike Blowers. So nothing too impressive out of that. Wasn't really expecting to pull anything out of these little repacks. Up next, looks like we have another little repack on some vintage football. I'm seeing some Pro Set in here. These are just random stuff that was in the wax box. So starting us off, we have Anthony Green. And this looks like this is actually World League. So this isn't NFL. Here's an NFL Pro Set. Jay Schroeder. We got a Ken Norton. Lionel Washington. And finally, we have a Stafford Jennings. An old Pacific card right there. What year was that? It's 1991. All right. Let's get into some sealed packs here. So first up, we have the Ted Williams Card Company Premier Edition 1993, 12 cards per pack with a special insert. I vaguely remember these as a kid, actually. I think I picked up some of these in my youth. So, oh yeah, all right, I remember these. So we've got the Negro Leagues, Judy Johnson. Very nice looking card there. All right, we have a Marge Wenzel. I can't tell. It looks like these got a little bit of brick on them. Tommy Davis. Alkaline. We got a Cesar Cedeno. the Iron Horse. That's a really cool old photo. Is that stuck? Nope. So there's the back, old Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. There we go. Very cool. We got Eddie Lopat. These are some way back in the day names. We can get this to focus here. There we go. Eddie Lopat. What we got here? The Georgia Peach. Ty Cobb. Very cool. All right, who do we got here? Etched in stone, Roberto Clemente. Looks like we got ourselves a checklist, and we have Al Oliver, Al Dark. A lot of Al's back in the day, huh? And we have a Juan Gonzalez, Dawning of a Legacy card. And then at the back, looks like we've got, are these old Pogs? Maybe? Can't remember. All right, up next, we've got a pack of the 91-92 Series 1 Pro Set Hockey. Hottest cards on ice. I know nothing about hockey, so I have no idea who we're going to be looking for in here. But figured let's take a look. So we got James Patrick, John Cullen, Johan Garpenlov, and Patrick Sundstrom. Wendell Clark, Danton Cole, Brad Shaw, Bobby Hollick, Rich Sutter, Mike McPhee, we have a Steve Duchesne, Mark Tenorti, Jeff Hackett, a Joe Mullen. It's got like a sepia colored card here. See what this says on the back. This is Terry Sawchuk, the true Mr. Zero. Kind of cool card there. And instant win rules. Oh, look at that. We got a little scratcher in there. How crazy would that be if it was a winner? All right, up next we have 91 Score Series 2 NFL Football. This has got 16 cards per pack. So go ahead and rip on into here and see what we can find. Starting us off with a Brent Williams, Aaron Howard, Vi Sakima, there we go. All right, we have a Ken O'Brien, Rick Donnelly. All right, here's a nice card. Bruce Armstrong, Dream Team. We have a 91 rookie, Sean Moore. Here we've got Derek Thomas. It's like a art card insert right there. Stan Jones, Hall of Famer. Got another art card for Thurman Thomas. Old Thurman Thomas. He actually made a cigar brand. And we've got Richard Johnson. Old Oilers team helmet there. All right, we have Gary Reasons. Albert Bentley. Jeff George. Mike Saxon. And ending this off with Bubba Paris. All right, so that was 91 score football there. All right, small pack here. We've got Phil Rizzuto's baseball, the national pastime. And this is baseball cards by Comic Images. Look for Phil Rizzuto autograph cards. 7 cards per pack. Says all chromium on here. So go ahead and rip into this and see what these are all about. I don't remember these from as a kid. I don't even know what year these came out, but oh wow, very yellowed. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. A lot of your chrome cards will do this. These older vintage chrome cards, especially. Let's see what we can get in on here. They're very yellowed and greened. What is this? This is a just a Saturday Globe cartoon for to the baseball park. One of those old comics there. Right, up next we've got a John Mcgraw. There we get this. And this one almost looks gold. It's so yellowed. We've got another cartoon card, Home Run. Very shiny. Rally Day. Like another newspaper. See what the back says. Got like a black border. It's an illustration produced for a 1910 issue of a boys' weekly magazine. So, very interesting. All right, this one's not quite as yellowed, kind of more green. And see what this one says on the rear. This is picked off 1940s. In 1945, Jackie Robinson. Is he in there? I don't see him. All right. Looks like we've got some Japanese baseball going on here. The back says Japanese poster. So this was a 1950s poster advertised a game in the Japanese major leagues, the Pacific Division. Very interesting. And finally, it looks like we've got an old Chicago team photo here. If I can get this to focus, there we go. And this is going to be the Chicago White Stockings. And this was a team from 1885. So obviously before they became the White Sox. So very interesting. I do not think I ever had possession of those cards when I was a kid. Right, up next we've got a Topps Big Baseball Cards, 3rd series. Got a little rip in here. Only 7 cards in these packs. These were a little bit bigger than your standard cards, hence the Topps Big. And wow, this plastic is old. There we go. I do remember these. Got a little stickage going on there. Ooh, a lot of stickage. Unfortunately, with these old wax packs, you run into a problem with them bricking up. So we got a Ricky Henderson. Unfortunately, these are just mangled. Starting off with the Ricky Henderson. We got a George Bell. Pedro Guerrero. Rick Roden. We have a Geronimo Baroa. Lloyd Mosby. And a Danny Trillo. There we go. These were the Topps big. What year were these? 1989. All right. Okay, up next here, we've got a Collegiate Collection North Carolina Trading Cards. First edition. It's got 8 cards in it. We actually had a lot of success with some Michael Jordan cards out of this. We bought them really cheap on eBay. It was a 5-card set out of here. And we sent them off to PSA, got a couple of 10s, got a couple of 9s, and was able to flip those for several hundred combined. So starting us off, we have James Worthy. These cards are actually in really good condition. Walter Davis. Maybe we can get lucky and pick another Michael Jordan out of here. Jim Braddock. Tom Gauntlet. Mitch Kupchak. That picture to... All right. Yogi Poteet. Rusty Clark. And another Tom Gauntlet. So no Jordan out of this pack. Are these the 89s? Yep, they are. So no Jordan in there, unfortunately. Right up next, we've got some old school wild card going on here. 1992 wild card football jumbo pack. Looks like there's 23 cards in here. It says look for special surprise and subset cards in every pack. Now, I haven't seen the old school wild card in a minute. I know their newer stuff is quite nice. So surprise card 1. All right, so the surprise cards can be exchanged for a surprise package after November 1st, 1992. You know what? It does not, however, have an expiration on there. We're going to take and mail that in and see what happens. How crazy would that be? So, all right, we've got a Pro Picks Barry Sanders. Got a checklist. These are bricked up just a little bit. Not bad, though. We have a Edgar Bennett. There we go. Bubba Brister. Rod Woodson. We have a Jeff Leishman. Mike Johnson. Mark Ingram. That got another one behind it. Hold on. There we go. So Mark Ingram right there with a Rodney Holman. Focus. There we go. We have a Sam Grady. This one's stuck too. Hold on. All right, there we go. Sam Grady. You can see the gunk on there. Maybe if it'll focus for us. Anyway, there's some gunk over here. It's these cards, the coating on them. John Hand. as they sit there and age together, they start sticking together. Ooh, this one's bad. There we go. I think some of the worst cards I've had do this was the, what was that, the 92 or 93 Leaf. Were really bad in baseball. All right, we've got a Joe Kelly. And this one's got a like a hologram football on it, so that's different. We have a Steve Bono. Ooh. See, that one got stuck real good and it ripped. Jim Harbaugh. We have a Jerome Henderson for the Patriots. Love that old, can we get that to focus in? There we go. Love the old Patriots helmet logo there. That's cool. We got a Mervin Fernandez. All right, we've got Ricky Sanders. There we go. Ricky Sanders. Followed by a Surround Stacy. I think that's by itself, yep. A Neil Anderson. A Marcus Allen. A John Taylor. And finishing off that pack is a Kevin Murphy. Again, pretty brick. There you go. You can see that real well. All these little white spots and stuff. The old stadium clubs were real bad about bricking up together too. Just risky run. We're going to put that off to the side because we're going to look at that later and maybe send that off to Wildcard and see what they do. All right, we've got a historic vintage collection baseball. This is a repack from Cards 1. If you watched our wax video a couple weeks ago, definitely was not impressed with this Cards 1 brand. It says that there's a historic star card in every pack. Packs may contain trading cards from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I almost guarantee you that this is going to be mostly, if not all, 90s junk wax. 15 cards per pack. This is the baseball edition. So wasn't too impressed when we did the basketball rip with the I'm seeing Jim Palmer on the back, so I guess that's not too bad. But let's get it straight into this. We have a Jason Beer out of Donruss. We got Clay Parker at a 90 Donruss. I guess these are going to be all backwards. All right. The card condition on these is horrible. We've got Chris Donnells set a score. Got a few of these score cards in a row. Eric Pappas, 93 rookie right there. Danny Darwin. Looks like we got a couple. There we go. Danny Darwin. A Rick Honeycutt. We've got a Joe Kramer rookie prospect at a 91 score. Cecil Cecil Espy out of 90 Fleer. We got a Larry Boa manager. What is this? 87 tops. Yeah, 87 tops. Gino Petralli, Donruss 91. We have a Don Schultz. What was this? This was 88. Yeah, 88 tops there. We got a Bobby Ojeda and a Leaf. Remember correctly, this is 90 Leaf. 91. Oh, jeez, the 91 Fleer Yellow. Dan Petrie. We got a Ted Simmons out of Score. Gary Renecki. John Mitchell. Got a David Schmidt. And there we go. We got two back-to-back Jim Palmer cards there, so that's interesting. And these are both coming out of 1984 tops. So take a look at that. Old Jim Palmer. Not bad getting a double like that. That's interesting. All right, last pack of the day. And we've got 1994 Classic NFL Draft Picks. Never bought these when I was collecting either. Of course, most of everything I collected was baseball. So did basketball when I was a kid too, back in the Jordan and Pippen, Rodman, David Robinson days. But we got Derek Alexander, 94 draft. Glenn Foley. Aaron Lang. These ones don't feel like they're really bricking. They're just really sticking together. Like, just not moving. Oh, those are bricked. All right, we've got a Henry Ford. Steve Matthews. Irving Spikes. We've got a Bryant Young. LaShawn Johnson. We have an Isaac Bruce. There we go. A Tyrone Drakeford. Looks like we've got an art card here for Marshall Faulk. Got a chrome card here for Darnay Scott. And this one appears to be stick. There we go. So Darnay Scott. Dan Wilkinson. Lonnie Johnson. Got Lake Dawson. All right. We have a Byron Morris. And ending this off is going to be Antonio Langham. All right, so that was a fun little trip down memory lane. Some stuff that I haven't opened before. Some stuff that I had. A couple of nice Jimmy Palmers out of that one repack. And an interesting special card from Wild Card. We're going to take and read the pack on this and see if there was any expiration date on this, because the card itself just says after November 1st, 1992, which it definitely is after November 1st, 1992. So if the pack itself doesn't say anything, we're going to send that off to Wild Card and see if they actually honor the redemption on that and send us something back. If they do, we'll be sure to open that on the channel and show everybody. If you're on social, be sure to give us a follow on Facebook. at Cardboard Prospector, on Twitter at card_prospector, and on Instagram at Cardboard Prospector. Hope you guys enjoyed Everything Collectible Tuesday with our Banging on Wax multi-sport wax packs. Come back tomorrow for Wifey Picks Wednesday, and she went TCG on us. And I think we've got some Crimson Vow collectors boosters from Magic the Gathering for that. So we'll see y'all back here again tomorrow. Until then, y'all keep on ripping.